The daily grind and the weekly grind inside of Diablo Immortal has never been easier. And today I want to kind of take you guys through what a day and what a week looks like for me inside of the game. Since we've gotten this new auto battle feature, things have gotten pretty easy. Enabling this feature right here lets us to grind so many different areas of the game passively, so that we can then focus on things that maybe we're more interested in, like putting our builds together or doing certain activities, doing events that pop in the game, or even doing PvP. So today we're gonna look at what a day looks like. I'll also get into things that reset on a weekly basis that are gonna give you those weekly rewards. Now, just for transparency, I am currently recording this in the morning on a Saturday, so nothing is being refreshed or reset as of right now. And also, I am right now an immortal inside of the game, so some of my daily activities are going to be around being an immortal versus being a shadow, which you would just then replace with like shadow contracts and things of that nature. But it just wanted to give you an idea, an overhead look as to where I am. Now, this is going to be a packed video filled with information, and I'm going to give you guys information based on where I am at the current time in the game. It's going to be a little bit all over the place, but it's going to give you all the information you need. So for me, as an immortal right now, I have all of these activities that I could get done on a daily day, right? I inspect the Wall of Honor, inspect the statue, do a challenge rift, do 4 bounties, salvage an item, enchanted dust. Honestly, these are very easy things to do. Like, for example, if I want to inspect the Wall of Honor, I'll just navigate to it, and we literally walk there and look at the wall. It gives that credit to the people that are immortals right now, which are actually my warband mates, my clan mates, and actually people that I've met in real life. That are my friends. So let's go take a look at the wall really quickly. Boom, right here. This is something that you would do as a immortal, but if you're a shadow, you're gonna have your own shadow type activities. So look at this, right here, we just got that done. It was literally that easy. Then we wanna go look at the statue. We're gonna go there. The point of this is, there's always gonna be little silly things that you can do on a daily basis to progress whatever it is your account has going on. I'm gonna click on Immortal Statue. Oh great, I looked at the statue. Now I can come over here, we can claim that as well. But we have a bunch of other things that are quite important. So let's actually go on over to where our bounties are, because at the end of the day, bounties are gonna be some of the biggest grind that you can do as far as experience goes very quickly and easily. So here I am at the bounty board. You get 8 bounties per day that stack up to 24 bounties. I am able to upgrade my bounty utilizing Terror Essence, because every single week you can do 10 of these activities. Let me actually show you. So when we come on over here and click on this box, you could slide on down and you could see Terror Rifts right here. These are a weekly reward. You can do 10 Terror Rifts per week, and what you're essentially getting from that is Terror Essence drops. These are good for 2 reasons. The first reason is you can use one of these to upgrade your bounties. Upgrading a bounty is going to take 4 bounties, turn them into 1. It's a boss fight, and once you take down that boss, you get better chest rewards, and it makes your bounties a lot quicker. Still counts as doing 4. So, because I'm jumping back and forth here between what you should do daily and what you should do weekly, part of your daily grind should be running a Terror Rift or 2, because these are very good for progressing your battle pass. They're very good for making your bounties easier and getting more plentiful rewards from it. Or you could sell these inside of the market. Let me show you what they're going for right now. As you can see right here, Terror Essence in the market, you can currently sell them for 315 platinum for a Terror Essence. That's actually pretty good. They go up to 400, I think, is the high. So if you're a free-to-play player and you want platinum because you want to buy normal gems or legendary gems, you could sell your Terror Essence if that's something you don't care about. For me, I like to have my Terror Essence because I'll come over here to a bounty. I will upgrade my bounty. Boom, this is taking 4 bounties, turning them into 1, and then you just accept the bounty and you have that one big boss fight, and it consumed 1 of my Terror Essence. You can get a minimum of 10 of these per week, because again, you're going to be able to get 1, sometimes 2, and I believe I've even gotten on occasion 3 for a Terror Rift run. Plus, Terror Rifts Also, you could do your Terra Rifts utilizing the auto battle feature, at least for a good 8 minutes of the rift, and then you could just take down the pillars. If you don't know what I mean, I have a video out specifically on that on the Echo Gaming channel. And you also, when you're in a party of 4, you get your gems for the day, which takes me to another part of our grind. When you come on over here, you see your daily gems. Let's see where we have them right here. Party gem find right here. You can earn yourself 12 unbound gems per day, and then if you have any gems that you didn't get one day, they could stack for a few days. So I notice right here, yesterday I didn't get any of my gems. I didn't really play that much. So here I can get 12, I can get 24 gems today. 12 will be bound, 12 will be unbound, and essentially you just go to a good farming spot, you get in a party of 4, you just go in world chat or in shadow or immortal chat, get some people to join you, put on auto battle, and every hour you check in and you're going to be getting your gems for the day. It's that easy. Or you can run them and do that inside of when you're trying to do your Terra Rifts and things like that as well, because you can also get them there. All right, so bounties, we've established they're pretty important. While I'm over here, first of all, you got this shop. It's a great idea every week. This resets for 1600 platinum. You can get yourself a legendary crest. And then after you do something with your warband like Helliquary, you can get yourself the eternal legendary crest. These are purchases I make weekly. It just helps stockpile my legendary crest collection. I have 94 of the bound crests and 8 of the eternal legendary crests. So while here, you also, it's probably a good idea to run an Elder Rift at least once per week, once per day, with 3 or 10 rare crests in them. Gives you good rewards. It also allows you to get these fading embers, which you can then buy a legendary crest with, or it allows you to get these telluric fragments, which you use telluric fragments to craft 1 and 2 star gems. Very valuable when you're looking to upgrade those. So for me right now, if we take a look at my goals for the day, I have to run myself a challenge rift. It's something that has to be done for me as an immortal. So I'm going to go in here, and because this was reset, I'm going to push a little bit more. I basically go 5 levels a day. But if you're at a point where you have to do challenge rifts for some type of a quest, and it's a easy quest, you know, like it's whatever, just go, and you're already progressed your challenge rift, you can't go any further, just go and do level 1. Just run right through it, it'll kill everything, you'll get it done quickly, and you'll have completed your quest that you need to do for the day. Now, we're not done over here, because if you happen to be holding any towers or anything like that, you can collect your rewards. Even if your towers are capped and you're not getting the chest rewards, notice, from this chest, I can get myself demonic remains, legendary gear, a legendary crest. You still can grab the experience from this. Grab that experience if it's sitting in there. Here, boom, we're gonna grab that experience right there. Beautiful. And right here, same thing, we're gonna grab that experience. You don't wanna let the free experience go, so you're gonna grab that. It's also good, even though I have my pets do it for me, to run the Sanctum, get yourself the keys, and when you get like 400 of the keys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me find some aspirant keys for you here in my bag. I'm talking about these things right here, aspirant keys. When you get 400 or so, you're able to run through the entire gauntlet, which is the best use of your rewards. If not, at least go through room number 1. And open up everything inside of room number 1. That's probably going to be the best bet for you. Aspirant keys are going to allow you to upgrade your Sanctum thing, which is, let me show you. Here we go. It's our horadrim right here. These are basically giving you bonus attributes that are going to be different based off of what class you're playing, but your horadrim jewels you want to upgrade from doing that. All right, so we're right over here by our Helliquary. Make sure that you do your Helliquary twice per week. This resets every Monday and it resets every Thursday. You can do 5 runs on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then 5 runs on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you get a lot of rewards for doing this. Not only experience rewards, but you're also going to be getting a bunch of legendary pieces of gear. You're going to be getting, well, it says it all right here. You can be getting demonic remains. You can get gear, you can get ancient artifacts, you get these chests as well, you get experience. It's great to run Helliquary, plus you're doing it with your warband mates or clan mates or friends. Good idea to do it, and after you do this, with your warband, you could buy that legendary crest that we talked about just a few minutes ago. Again, this resets every Monday and Thursday, so most of the time, my clanmates, my friends, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to do that on a Monday night, and we're gonna do that on a Thursday night as well. So now we're over here in this area. I do a lot of Vanguard. This is something that I used to not do in the past. This also resets on a Monday and on a Thursday. You can do 5 runs of this. Look at, you can see right here, limited attempt rewards, 5 out of 5. Here, you get these charms, which you then use for the season. As you can see right here, I got 1 charm that I'm focused on, and I just continuously, when I get new charms, I destroy them, and I put them into here to upgrade this charm, because this is the charm that I like for this season. This is season-based. This doesn't affect your main character, except for the rewards that you get at the end of the season. You're going to be getting chest rewards and things like that. We have some of my friends right up here. Check, oh, we just got ourselves some charms from that. Rhaegar, Gwen, Ezereth, Snake the Vile, first clear right here. Those guys are beasts, but that's the Vanguard. You can get onto the leaderboards for this if you like that, but also you get rewards at the end of the season, which essentially you're looking at a really good legendary piece of gear. Plus, it gives you legendary gear drops, it gets you charm drops, it gives you experience. 5 on Monday, 5 on Thursday. That's when the gauntlet or the Vanguard resets. I highly recommend doing that. Now, this is my biggest downfall as a player. I don't do much Abyssal Verge. It's very hands-on. I can't do it mindlessly, and it's okay. You can get 64 gems per week on this. Normal gems I'm talking about. 64 per week. You could sell them on the market, which I don't recommend you do. You can use them. That's what I do recommend you do. And then you also get these right here, the Abyssal Essence, which you turn into this guy right here. And that's going to help you to get runes and things like that to put in your build. If you don't know what runes are, they are these things right here. And if you get lucky, you start working your way up and getting some better runes. Run the Abyssal Verge with a party of 4. You can get your gem drop, which is huge. It helps you get the 64 gems. And again, if we're looking over here, and you'll notice mine, I am a bad example right here. Right here, 63 gems it is. I'm sorry. Abyssal Verge or Erebon. I prefer the Abyssal Verge. 63 gems you can get per week. And that's separate from your party gem find. So that's a lot of gems that I'm personally leaving on the table. There's going to be people that watch this video and that say, Echo, I can't believe you don't do your Abyssal Verge. I know, I'm very aware that it is a downfall of mine that I should do better with. But unfortunately right now I don't. All right, so now we're here at a different area of the game. When you first come in, you're gonna go ready for expedition. You're gonna send your pets out on some expeditions, right? Send them over, come on over here to Nizza, familiar expeditions. I already finished all 3 of my towers. I'm not a shadow, so I can't do shadow contracts. If I were a shadow, I would never manually do a shadow contract. I find them tedious, I find them boring, I just don't like them. So I'll always send out a couple of pets doing shadow contracts so that I don't have to do it. But the Sanctum, yeah, I'll send him out to do the Sanctum because I'm being lazy. Like I mentioned before, it's never a bad idea to run the Sanctum yourself so you can get more optimal rewards, but because I am lazy, I am going to send my pets out, and in an hour and a half, they're going to be done with the Sanctum. It'll get me my 4 aspirant keys, and it'll do like the minimum, but better than doing nothing. That's how I like to break that down. Right over here, if you are looking for essences, this is a good place for you to, like, if you have a lot of gold, as you can see, I'm sitting on 120 million gold right now. You can get 10 mystery weapons and 10 mystery primary armor per day without this price going up. So after 10, this gets more expensive and not worth it. This is not going to give you legendary gear that you're going to want to wear because the it's not going to be high quality, but it can unlock you essences for the gear. Don't get secondary, don't get jewelry. They're not going to give you anything good ever. These right here, 1, 2 are the ones that you want to focus on, but only 10 per day, and that's if you have the gold to spare. Honestly, the best way for you to unlock essences is to go and just farm in the open world, utilizing the auto battle. You will drop so many different pieces of gear per day. So here, I already have, oh, look at that, it's raining outside. I already have all of my essences. If you take a look at the loyalty bonus, all of them are done. For my Crusader, oh wait, look at this, I don't actually. Huh, I'm missing one. Look at that, all the grind we do. Now, I could just go and buy it with my loyalty points. I will towards the end of the season if I don't get it. Because remember, the loyalty points go into legacy points, and legacy gear takes more legacy points to get them. So if by the end of the season I have not unlocked this, I'll just come over here and I'll unlock it. Another cool thing, if you're someone that likes the class change, like I kind of go between the Crusader and the Barbarian, there's a lot of barb ones that I haven't done, right? There's a lot of barbs that I'm missing. I could go at the end of the season and I could use my loyalty points to buy the loyalty ones, because you're getting a better value for them. These are going to convert over to 1.6 thousand of the legacy points. It'll be 1.6 additional thousand. But look at the legacy prices, 600 versus the 200. So it's never the worst idea to come in and maybe just buy all the new ones because you have so many loyalty points. And why do we have so many loyalty points? We get them because we farm the heck out of this auto farm feature right here. You get 24 hours per day. And here's a tip. Once you're done with your 24 hours, get in a party and just follow someone that's utilizing their auto battle. You essentially have endless auto battles, endless essences, and as you're going to see right here from me in a second, endless amounts of bestiary rewards right here, right? Because when you get the monstrous essence, you get 10 of them, you turn it in, and you can get a whole bunch of these. They give you legendary gear, which is, again, just for essences. They give you experience, and they give you this battle points, which are really good for progressing your battle pass. And as you can see, we've progressed our battle pass. I'll just collect these gems right now. We're at, I don't even know where we are for our battle pass right now. We're at 49, and we basically finished our battle pass. So that's good. 4 days left on that bad boy. Make sure you're progressing your battle pass to get all of your value out of that. Okay, what else do we have to look at here? Because we looked at kind of the daily grind. Oh, I like to come on over, and you should too, to your Hilts trader on a daily basis. The Hilts trader is a shop, and there are things that are good value in the shop, and there are things that are probably not the best value inside the shop. Let's go over what's good and what's not right now. So over here at the Hilts trader, I like, we gotta build, because I'm an immortal, I get this chest I could buy. Gotta buy that to support the immortals. Monthly, a legendary crest pops up, buy it. Mystery legendary items, do not buy. Carson's Invigoration, I wouldn't buy. Weekly, you get a Telluric Pearl. Buy it every single week. They are some of the best things in the game because it can get you the legendary gem you want. Rare crests, I'll sometimes buy them, sometimes not. I probably could. I have a lot of hilts right here. Normal gems, you can get 10 per week. Get all of them. All right, Aspirin, Crease, Charms, all of this stuff I ignore. Limited time, only thing I ever get over here are normal gems. This cycles every day or so, or I don't even know how many hours, 12 hours, or once a day, twice a day. I come and take a look at normal gems. If they're here, I'll buy them. There are none here right now. And because I'm an immortal, I get this special immortal shop where you're gonna buy your Sigil of Dominance that helps progress being an immortal. You're gonna get your weekly legendary crest. I don't get the mystery legendary item. I don't get Carson's Invigoration. I don't get the rare crest. But it's important to come on over here to get yourself to the Hilts trader and take advantage of what's there inside of the game. Now, when you first log in for the day, you come on over here and you have all these things you can claim, right? Your little bell icon. We're gonna claim all of that. Boom, I'm gonna make sure that I get myself a blue gem. There's a whole bunch of other things. We're gonna get rid of all of that. We don't need it. A bundle's in the shop, which actually tells me we should go to the shop. Every day, you get yourself your little freebie right here, which is essentially Blizzard's way of getting you into the shop, right? Like your claim now. But I'll show you inside of this video as well what I actually do buy, because I buy some things on a monthly basis, and that is going to be services, right? I buy a handful of the services. The first is the Battle Pass. I buy the cheapest version of the Battle Pass. It's $5, best value for your money. You get a bunch of great stuff from the Battle Pass right here. Just tons of rewards, normal gems, legendary crests, Telluric Pearls, a lot of great stuff. I don't buy the extended one because I don't think the extra value. You do get some other cosmetics. You do get some other rewards. It's probably actually good value, but I don't need it. That's for me. I get the Boon of Plenty. This is going to get me login rewards. So with the Boon of Plenty, you're essentially getting yourself inventory expansion, remote market access, which means I can get to the market from my bag, additional market trading slots, stash expansion, and you get yourself 600 orbs, which is the premium currency inside of the game, a familiar contract, which doesn't matter, a legendary crest, and some other legendary gems. All right, you actually get yourself 4 legendary crests, which is nice. And then I also get Prodigy's Path, which I actually haven't this time around. Let's fix that. All right, that's fixed. So now we have gotten Prodigy's Path. Why do I like this? It gives us this second tier, which is going to get you the aspirin keys. It's going to get you the premium currency, which I'm just collecting here for certain in-game events, which we talk about in other videos. But now I'm going to claim all this, right? We got almost all of the free ones. We have the one more row right here. Good value. I like the passes. I'm a pass kind of player. So at the end of the day, we're looking at 10, 20, 25, 30 bucks per month I spend just on those services. And that's really the most of the things that I spend. Now, lastly, the things that we need to look at here, and I'm probably forgetting things, so make sure you look in the comments section where people will recommend other things to maybe do on a daily, weekly basis. See what kind of events are going on inside of the game, right? See what kind of rewards are there for you, what type of activities are there to do for fun. You got this boss fight that's currently in the game. These change all the time. We got our upgrade for gems right here when you do some spend. Chaos Convoy is a PvP element. Celestial Visitors, this is just cosmetics you can buy. This right here, you do these tasks, like right now, we have Fractured Plane. It's the activity in the game. If you do Fractured Plane, which I haven't, you can get the rewards here, which progress this reward path, which actually give you some decent gear, some legendary gems, some telluric pearls, quite nice. Alley of Blood, I like some of these activities, although I haven't participated in these, because you can get gems, and you can get battle points for battle pass progression, which is nice. Bout of Realms, okay, we already are registered, we have our team. This is the PvP in the game. Hungering Moon is back. All right, so this is going to be giving you some free rewards as well inside of the game. You do your draw, you play as you normally would play, and you activate everything as you get it, and then you can get these rewards, which are nice because you can get yourself, again, a telluric pearl or a legendary crest. And Midnight Moon, that's absolutely nothing. So it's important that you go look inside of the game and see what's being promoted. What are the activities that they want you to play that they're going to give you rewards for playing? And once you start taking advantage of that, you're going to actually be able to get some good progress on a daily and on a weekly basis. Now, I have not been doing much Battlegrounds at all. I haven't actually touched it in this new season, but it's worth noting that you can get some good rewards for doing Battlegrounds as well, including normal gems now. So gems, experience, legendary gear. There's going to be a season that I push Battlegrounds up to legendary, but this has just not been the season. It's been a very passive season for me, just doing some auto farming, keeping my character up and doing all of that, and just kind of keeping the account alive and doing that kind of stuff. And you know what, from time to time, it's totally okay to be that kind of a player. In a nutshell, we could sit here all day and we could min-max your account and do as much as you can do, but at the end of the day, if you want to get a lot out of your account, you're going to want to be just participating in activities the game has to offer. And actually one that I didn't even mention, which is huge, surprised that I forgot this one, is do your dungeons. Do at least 3 dungeons per day. You can use the quick matchmaking feature, which is nice, where you could actually put in the green items that you're looking to get. You can select your set items that you want, which gives you good chances of drops. Do quick matching, do at least 3 of these per day. A lot of people will spam them for 10, 20, 30 of them per day. Good experience, good green items, you'll get legendary items, and in a party of 4, you'll get your normal gem drop for the day as well. Wow, I can't believe I almost forgot to talk about dungeons, because they're probably one of the most important. So, point is, do your daily dungeons, do your bounties, do your AFK farm while you have 24 hours per week. Put a couple hours in per day while you're at work with your phone on the side, just kind of grinding away at it. It'll help progress your account and keep you up to the server Paragon level, which right now, at the point of recording, is 1,430. And me, with the very passive grind I've done this week, I'm 13 levels beyond server Paragon level. And remember, every week it upgrades itself another 10 levels. So, have fun with the game. That's really what this is about. Put builds together that you think are fun. And if you want to know more about builds and things like that, you can just come over to Game Strategy HQ and you could take a look at all the builds. You could take a look at all the maps, all of the calculators, and all the stuff that we have here for Diablo Immortal. More coming soon as well. Hopefully you guys decide to come on over and use some of that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.